like to get bot ahead instead of using ult up at grubs. I figured I'd just try and get bot one more advantage.
Huh?
One point where I had 2,000 gold on me, and then there was one more thing that I know I fucked up, but that's all I can remember. I just wonder how I was playing the fights. Really?
Sounds good. Let me turn my recording on. Here we go.
Swearing's alright on this, but I was just curious because I was just about to ask about the recording. I'll just keep language down, I guess.
Okay, full clear. Up. Reksai looks like Reksai did 3 camps into level 3 gank top, so you have a 3 camp lead on him. It's pretty good. What you could do now, as a plan you should already have, is if he started his Raptors and he did Raptors,
Yeah.
Red Krugs, now he's gonna go to his bot side, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So you should already have a plan that after Scuttle, you're just immediately gonna play for his Raptors on spawn, because there's no way he can
Right.
do all 3 of these camps and be here on
Mm-hmm.
time. It's impossible. The only option is he does 1 or 2
Right.
camps and then he goes there. But then you still have an
Okay.
advantage because you full cleared and he has to skip a camp to be there on time, right?
Right. I never do that. I always run to the bottom scuttle, but now you said it, that makes perfect sense.
I mean, because normally
Okay,
enemy
cool.
jungle just starts
Yeah.
buffs, but they don't always start Raptors. But in this case, if they went for
Right.
early, there's a rule when you start Raptors. The rule on Raptors is you have to be on your Raptors when they respawn. When you go for a gank
Yep.
early, it's impossible to be on the respawn. Like you didn't go for a gank, and now you're already almost late. So imagine going for a
Yep.
20-second gank, then it's guaranteed to be late to the respawn. So
Mm-hmm.
this is just the way to punish it, right?
Okay, cool. Yeah, I always try and just snag bottom scuttle as well.
Mm, yeah. Because also not only is the camps worth more than Scuttle, but also as you see, the Raptors are guaranteed while the Scuttle isn't.
Yes. Okay, cool.
I think this was a bit odd, just because you're playing Nocturne. Like if you're playing like I don't know, Jarvan and like Botling has been showing to be
Mm-hmm.
like perma fighting, right? Then it makes sense to be like, you know what, I I want to go for the gank, but nothing to me
Yep.
indicates right now that a gank would be successful, right? No one is the full
Mm-hmm.
HP, no one's low.
Yep.
Um, you there's not it's not like if this is like a Nautilus like a Rel or a Leona. There's
Mm-hmm.
not like no super hard CC. It's just Renata. So no, we have no
Mm-hmm.
hard CC. They aren't low. They are like slightly pushing, but nothing even crazy. They're not like under our tower or
Yep.
anything, right? Um,
Mm-hmm.
and your top camps are up, and also as we know, Nocturne is like super ult dependent. So I would never in a million years think to myself, yeah, let me skip my top camps and gank bot here. I just think it's
Yeah, I skip them now. Well, I've done this a few games and it seems to work pretty well.
uh,
But because I don't quite get 6 anyway off the top camps,
mm,
so I figured go bot and then I'm there for the Drake immediately. That was my thought process.
yeah, I
Like
just
I'm here on spawn kind of thing.
mm-hmm. It's just especially because he got the scuttle, they're gonna see you start it. So a lot of times, if you start the dragon
Yeah.
and get to like half, you're gonna get that like half HP taking the dragon. My concern is
Mhm.
Rek'Sai coming, and again, anytime you pull an objective, it should always be with a clear advantage. There is no clear advantage right now. You don't have an item advantage on Rek'Sai. You don't have a level advantage.
Mhm.
You might be like, oh, the support died. That's our advantage. This early in the game, the timers are so short. By the time you start it, look, we
Yep.
started in 3. But you queued it now. Right, Nami's already up. You haven't even
Mhm.
started yet. Boom! Now you start
Right.
it and keep on with home guards. He's got Nami. Or not Nami will be here in time if there's a fight. So we're taking a
Got it.
44 with with that ult, which is
Mhm.
that's Nocturne's power spike. Um,
Yep.
and also you're gonna take damage from the dragon, so you're gonna be lower than them. And
Mhm.
Renata's already half HP from the bot fight earlier, right? So this is to me just like
Okay.
completely coin flip. That's one way to word it. Oh, maybe
Okay.
it works, maybe it
S-
doesn't. That's why I don't like this. I mean, you saw what Vel'Koz did. Now I want you to imagine there's a Rek'Sai right here, and a
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
a
It would have
Lucian
gone very bad.
and a Lucian right here,
Yeah.
right? This guy got
Okay.
one shot, and now you guys are 2v3. Uh,
Got it. Right.
so again, I think the real simple way to think about it is because here instead of being here, Rek'Sai decided to gank top, but he could have easily been here right now.
Yep.
And also the Dragon Time guarantee, he could just 50-50 it, right? It's not like you're playing a champion with
Mhm.
a really good execute, like you
Yep.
know. So I
So
guess
always do that top clear then, and go
yeah,
into bot.
I mean to
Okay.
simplify it, there's 2 ways to simplify it here. A is my rule. I have a rule on skipping camps, which is
Hmm.
four rules, and I would say you need two out of four to skip a camp. If you have to ask yourself
I remember these.
yeah, do I
Yeah,
skip? You ask yourself, do I skip camps to gank? That's the question, right? Okay,
got it.
you know,
Okay.
they either pushing, which they are like
Hmm.
not really that. This is the direct middle of the line, and they're actually
Yeah.
on the line, so they're not pushing.
Hmm.
Are they low? Are they habile half? Nope, they're full HP. Do we have hard CC? No. Um,
Not
no
really.
hard
No.
CC. And mobility, are they like immobile champions like Xerath Vel'Koz? Like they're like super nothing? Lucian has a dash, so he's not even immobile. So I don't
Hmm.
know how you got 0 out of 4 here. You have some CC, like Renata has a Q, and you have a Fear,
Hmm.
kind of. And they are not pushing, but they're not like super safe, you could say. But again,
Hmm.
it's not really those. That's the one. So
Yeah.
that's the thing on the camps. And the second one on the objective, then there's also new rules for the objective, which is anytime you start an objective, it should be based off of a clear advantage. It could be a number advantage, it could be off an item advantage, it could be off a level advantage, it could be off of an
Hmm.
ult advantage, summoner spell advantage, like you have flashes, they don't have flashes. In this case, you don't have any of those either. And again, Nami doesn't count because the timers are so short at this point of the game.
Yeah.
So that's why. So there's two rules.
Yeah.
There's the ganking rule, and then there's the dragon rule. I think both were ignored here. It looks like
Right.
it ended up working out, but this could have been really bad.
Hmm. Okay. Cool.
And also, more importantly, let's say, forget the Rek'Sai could have been here. Another thing that could have been terrible is the Rek'Sai, instead of getting Tupper now, Rek'Sai sees you're on Dragon, and he just goes and takes your wolves and Gromp. You're a
Yeah.
Nocturne player, you know how important your ult is. You know how
Hmm.
if he takes your wolves and Gromp, Raptors and Krugs don't give you level 6 either. You need three,
Yeah.
four camps. Now we're gonna be like 7 minutes in the game with no ult. You're just gonna be like useless, right? Um,
Yeah.
so I know you're like, oh, Wolves and Gromp are kind of useless because they don't give me 6. Well, yeah, well, you need Wolves and Gromp plus another camp, then you'll get 6. But if you don't, if those camps
Got
get
it.
taken from you, then you'll just never hit 6, and then we're really in a weird spot.
Yeah. It makes a lot more sense than what I was thinking now. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
so good. Okay, go back to our full clear. Yeah, that's just what happens
So yeah,
when.
this is what I did before.
Mm,
Yeah, with the grubs coming up. I shouldn't have done this. I
it,
just thought I'd try and get that extra bit ahead again. But
Yeah, again, I think it's just champion to man. I think if they are, it's again, it's honestly just the exact rules I have apply perfectly here
yeah.
again. Um, they aren't low, they aren't too pushed
Hmm.
up. You don't have any CC, and again, they're mobile. And
Yep.
sometimes some rules are so important they're the only, that I always say you need 2 out of 4. Sometimes you only need 1 out of 4. In this case,
Hmm.
if these guys were just immobile, like this guy is just playing Ashe, it would be enough
Yep.
because Nocturne ult is
Okay.
such a strong ganking tool.
Hmm.
Uh, sorry. So yeah, so a lot of
That's good.
times some rules are so big that if or sorry, some of the one of the fours are so strong in the game, champion dependent, depending on the champion you play, that it's fine. So this guy's playing Ashe, even though you don't hit the other three. He's not pushing. He's not low.
Hmm.
Um, since Nocturne's such a strong gank with his ult, if it's on a really mobile target like Vel'Koz mid, Ashe AD
Yep.
carry, Jinx, Aphelios, then this would still work. It just Lucian has a dash. He has an E, and then he also has
Yep.
flash. So you have E and flash up. There's two different ways to get away from you. It's just not happening, right?
Yep.
If their flashes are down and you just saw them like use E on the wave, then I think this is fine to go
Hmm.
for, right? But that's a
Okay. Cool.
reaction thing, not a I'm always. This is obviously not you didn't react and go by. It's like it's very obvious you've been wanting to get something successful bot for a while now, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
I've had a bit of PTSD from the other games. I've had like 0-30 bot lanes like the last few games, so I was just like, screw it. But yeah, I'm trolling.
yeah. Because imagine you had ult for this fight. This would look pretty good, right?
Yeah, when I watched it back myself, I was like, yeah, this would have gone
You probably ult in the
so much better.
Riven. I think she'd die.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, oh my, yeah, I mean, this is. I think you'd probably you kill them all here. You kill Riven, you kill
Yeah.
Rek'Sai, and then you'll take the grubs over yourself. So yeah.
Hmm.
Another way to view it, if you didn't skip the camps earlier, you'd be level 7 right now. And obviously, when you level up, you have more HP, you have more armor, you have
Yeah.
more AD, you have every other stat you'd ever want for a fight like this. We gotta kill at least one of them. Time to full clear. And then working out really well. That was good. Reksai's top. See, in this case, the one time the gank works is
Yeah.
this is the first time they are actually like pushed up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they're actually pushed up, and boom, the gank instantly works.
Yeah.
The rules always work.
Yeah. As soon as the words come out your mouth, it just like, oh shit, that makes sense. I don't know if I should have committed harder here, but I was a bit worried about the Velcos. I don't know if I committed too late.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you're gonna go on this guy, I kind of like the way
Yeah.
Renata's doing it. If you're gonna go on him, the just instantly flash on this guy immediately right now, right? Because you could instantly
Right.
apply red buff slow, you could instantly apply your
Yep.
fear, and you could kind of just stay on him. And if he's gets hit by fear and red buff slow and all these different things, then Renata will
Mm-hmm.
like then she'll follow up with her CC spell. But here she's CC
Yep.
spells, but now you're not in range to follow up to it, right? Because here normally this guy should that
Yes.
guy should get like one shot in my view, and then
Mm-hmm.
obviously the Rek'Sai wouldn't matter because we're 3v1ing him,
Yep.
right?
Yeah, I hesitated a bit too much.
Everything looks good. Look to base soon because we have a lot of money.
Yeah, this is where I don't base.
Yeah, I mean it's fine if you want to base.
Yeah.
It's different. I think forcing your own plays when you need a base is bad.
Mm-hmm.
Responding to the enemy's plays is fine. Like this is
Okay.
a fine, completely fine. Because if you didn't ult here, then Jinx would die, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's more late game when the Vel'Koz becomes like a massive issue. It's like I feel like I just spent my entire time just trying to ult him, fear him at
Mm-hmm.
every fight. I wonder if I could do something different.
No, see. I think don't think it's a flash. I think this fight's actually great. You actually just block out pretty enough. Like you're actually already. If you think about you're already
Mm-hmm.
before you. I'll try to pause in the frame that you flashed out right here. If you look at it, like no one's hitting you, right? Um,
Yeah.
because look if you actually look, they're all clicking away because they're all blind still.
Mm-hmm.
You see near side. They don't see shit. They
Yeah.
actually can't even see you because he can't see into the bush, right? So
Okay.
you kind of wasted flash. I think that your engage is actually a good thing because you literally chunk half of them to half because you actually have. Nocturne has actually so much AOE. His Q's AOE, his
Yeah.
passive AOE, his Strikebreaker's AOE. So I actually think that fight was good from you. I think there's also 45 Oriana's top, so.
Yes. Yeah. I hesitate here as well because I'm thinking like, what then Aatrox is healing loads.
Mm-hmm.
Zonia's man.
Mm-hmm. No, I think it's a good fight. I mean, it's just 45. If you guys had Ori, you would win.
Okay.
I think here you are a bit too scared of dying. Like obviously with the flash, you're scared of dying, and here you're also way
Mm-hmm.
too scared. You should be hitting this Riven with your you should be hitting this Riven
Yeah.
right now, because the thing is, Riven can't auto him and auto you at the same time, right? So if he's autoing you,
True. Yeah.
then Aatrox is dying slower, and Aatrox will it will heal up more and get a reset. And if he's autoing this guy, well, then you're just free hitting him, right? And you have
Yep.
you have a slow with the smite, you have a slow with your Stridebreaker, and you have your
Mhm.
fear coming up in 1 second, which you can use the thing. So I think here, if you were just hitting Riven this entire time, I think you would have won this, because I think Aatrox,
Yeah.
um, he would have got his revive here,
Mhm.
and blah blah blah. So it was winnable still, even with Orianna being top.
Yeah.
I do think you're just a little too prone to dying. It looks like kind of a common trend also already, with the flash out this time and then the flash out before, but
Yeah.
it's chill. It was only their first dragon, so it's not that big. Oh, and then Jinx ended up stealing anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No, it looks good. I think you focused the right target. You killed the Vel'Koz, which is the biggest threat, and then you should just run out. Team wins the fight. Heals is really good here. Oh, sorry, the first one. I didn't see that going. I think your R1 to turn lights off is great here, but I think you should hold
Yep.
your. I think you should either hold your jump, or you should just jump the backline like Nami
Mhm.
or Lucian.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think jumping on reksai is just useless.
Did
Your
I have range? I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah,
Maybe.
you did.
I should...
I mean, you could just also
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
you could just wait, right, and you'll be in range eventually. Because
Yeah.
let's do the options. Right now, Lucian's not in range, right? Option A, he
Yep.
never enters range, which is good because that means he never crosses the line,
Mhm.
meaning he just doesn't enter the team fight. So they just don't have an AD carry
Yep.
hitting this guy, hitting that guy. Option B,
Mhm.
he walks into range and then you ult him. So either option
Right.
works, right? If he doesn't walk in, that's still great. If he does walk in, then it's obviously still also great.
Yeah.
But Nami was in the range the entire time, so just going on her is fine too,
Mhm.
because you could use her as like a delivery system to get on Lucian after you
Yeah.
kill her, right?
I might have been thinking to peel for the Ori. I can't remember exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Okay, now you should immediately spam Baron. 3 dead. Baron, 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 Baron. Yeah, this should be
Yeah.
way earlier. We still got it. It's fine. Trucks dies. It's kind of. I mean, it's not your fault, but if we pinged it earlier, this never would happen, because these guys like.
Yes.
There won't even be people to turn on to after this Baron. And here I'm just spamming danger, 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 caution, base, base, base.
Mhm.
Like we need
Yep.
to kind of lead these people. This is like idiotic what's happening right now. We have like 3,000 gold from the team fight before. We have Baron buff, dragon spawning in a minute. Fighting here is so bad. And you could ult again. You're too scared. Like, also don't forget, Jinx is, if she gets a reset, she can go crazy here. Your ult kills either
Yeah.
champion. 1 HP Lucian, 1 HP Vel'Koz. Your ult kills one.
Mhm.
Like now it's 4v3, right? But if you kill one of them, it's a 3v3. Do you think you're
Yep.
killable? Like you have tab eyes for their AD champs, you have Bissell for their AP champ. These guys, you're not gonna get one shot, right? You also have flash. You can ult in and then flash out. Worst case scenario. But Jinx is gonna reset. She's
Okay.
full HP and she gets the skill, or you get the kill. She gets
Mhm.
this. She's going to turn it passive. And if they try to kill you, she's just going to
Run
be
them all
free.
down.
She's
Yeah.
gonna be free hitting. Yeah, she's gonna mow them all down. So I think you're again.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're too scared. I think this is literally a pentakill for your Jinx if you ult in here. You're gonna kill
Right.
Lucian. You're gonna then, or you could kill Falco. Again, whoever else, you could literally like ult on Lucian. The ult, you don't have to Q or auto him. The ult landing kills him, and then you could just flash.
Mhm.
And then once you land on Lucian, when you land, then you could just flash auto Stridebreaker kill this guy. And now you literally kill two,
Yep.
and now it's a 3v2. Plus this guy's full resets. This is like
Yeah.
there's a zero chance you don't kill them all here. And then if you kill them all
Mhm.
here, look, dragon spawning in 40 seconds. So this is your soul. So if you kill them all here, you get soul, and now the game's over. Infernal
Yeah.
soul plus Baron. There's no easier way to wrap up a game, right? So
Mhm.
I think you're just too scared. I think that was the game-winning angle.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you like visualize that angle? It's not too complicated, right?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, like
Yeah.
the second one dies, Jinx just pops off and runs
Uh-huh.
them all down. It's yeah.
It's good. I mean, I think your diving on Vel'Koz is good. Obviously, you're not able to get the dragon,
Yeah.
but you have to choose one or the other. I think Vel'Koz is more important. Good pings. See, this is what I want you to ping last time. Great pings. And
Yeah.
they actually listen. People are like, I always tell people to ping like, I don't know, point to ping. My teammates don't listen. Like, I mean, it looks like they're listening here. It won't always happen. Sometimes they won't, but that's just how league is.
Yeah. I tried to save Jinx here, but
You flashed out. You didn't even get hit. No one even hit you.
Yeah.
You
I didn't know where anyone else was. I guess I was just worried about like a
Yeah, I
ball
mean,
appearing or
I don't think
something.
flashing out eventually is
Yeah.
bad. I think you stay in the fight, and then if you get low or you see people start jumping on you, then you can flash away. It's not like you have to flash
Yeah.
away just now, or you'll never have the chance again, right?
Mhm.
And you pull Baron, and you win the game. No, no, good VOD. Again, I had a lot of. I think you are a bit too scared, and early game skipping a little call extra camps than you should. But in total, it wasn't a bad VOD. I think your target.
Right, okay.
I think your target selection in fights is good on Velka. I think there's the one fight went on Reksai, which I didn't like. Besides that, every
Yeah.
other team fight, your target selection is good, which is usually Nocturne's most important aspect with result.
Right,
Um,
okay.
so I don't know, it's a decent VOD, just a couple stuff to work on. Any questions?
Right, nice one.
I didn't